it's better than the last show I hosted. I was literally changing in the back, and they didn't know where I was, and they said, "Oh, he must be ready." And I put on my shoes as I was walking up to the stage. So at least we didn't have to deal with that. So thank you so much for sticking around for the second half tonight. How about that first half? It's such a fun concept, such a fun show, and it's a great cast. I'm really a big fan of Profession Impossible. Yeah. So now we are going to pivot to the historical part of tonight's show, and this is the history-based trivia / game show called How Did It Happen? And I'll explain how things go. And this is the third iteration of this, and we've changed the show each time. So I'm going to explain each thing as we go through. So I'm not even going to bother to get into it. It's going to involve some trivia. It's going to involve some improvisation of some scenarios from history, and you'll see how all that goes. But you all will have an opportunity to vote on who gets some points in some of the rounds. I'll explain that as we go through as well. But please, put your hands together, get your voices going. Welcome. Let's see, we have Kathy, Jonathan, Jeffrey, Sarah, Michael, and Barry. I said to these guys, I'm going to get one of these just to have with me in life. It's pretty cool. Well, yeah, can I have coleslaw with that sandwich, please? Thank you. So here is your cast for How Did It Happen. And here's the official scoreboard, right? And this is in alphabetical order. And you might be looking at that and say, well, wait a minute, knucklehead. Barry's down at the bottom. This is by their last names, which, just trust me, it's in alphabetical order by their last names. So, as I mentioned, this is a history-based trivia game show. Why don't we have you all introduce, I said your names and you guys came out.
Wrong order.
Let's see, no, I was in the wrong order. Let's see who's who. Start down on the end.
I'm Stephanie. Sarah.
Barry, Jonathan,
Kathy.
Michael.
All right. Very good. So we're going to have you guys stay right there, and we're going to, this first part of this game is called What's in a Name? So, I took each of your names. So I'm going to start with Kathy. Ladies and gentlemen, Kathy Botticello. Kathy, this is going to be, you're just going to answer two questions, one for your first name, one for your last name, and this is going to be for everyone, and you'll get a point for each correct answer. Okay? By the way, Kathy Botticello, defending champion of How Did It Happen.
Let's be clear, this game is nothing like the one we played last time. So.
It's already different. So, Kathy, using Catherine, which number wife of Henry VIII was Catherine of Aragon? Which number wife of Henry VIII was Catherine of Aragon? This is an open-ended question. He had 6 wives, just so you know, in case you didn't. So, 1 through 6, which number of wife of Henry VIII was Catherine of Aragon?
4.
That would be correct if she was not the first. She's first. All right. So, all right. So you get a point there, but good. You're narrowing it down. I like the way your thought process is going good. Now, Kathy's last name is Botticello. I happened to be earlier this year. I was in Florence, Italy. Florence, of course, is in Tuscany. Tuscany is where the Renaissance happened. There was an artist named Botticelli in there. Okay. So,
You get the point.
where?
I get a point for that? That's
You
okay.
do. Where did the Renaissance painter Sandro Botticelli achieve his most fame? Was it in Florence? Was it in Milan? Or was it in Rome? See, we narrowed the choices. You had 6 choices first, now it's down to 3. Was it Florence, Milan, or Rome?
Rome.
No, Florence. Forget it. Don't worry, keep that in mind. You're going to be Kathy Botticello. Jonathan Chester, ladies and gentlemen. Go for Jonathan Chester. Jonathan Swift, famous for writing the satirical novel Gulliver's Travels in 1726, wrote this is a true or false question.
Yep.
Wrote his own obituary in 1731, even though he didn't die until 1745.
Yeah, that's right. He was yeah.
That is correct.
Yeah.
He wrote his own obituary 14 years in advance. I think it was probably to set goals for himself and things to achieve. Here it is, Jonathan Chesser. Where was chess invented? India, China, or Persia?
Well, we're gonna take out Persia. They like chess, but India, close. China.
Okay, wrong. India was the answer. But you got a point there, Jonathan. All right. Well done. There we go. All right, now we move on to Stephanie. Ladies and gentlemen, Stephanie DeVon. Stephanie, this is true or false, and it's a little more modern, only because I couldn't find that many neat things on Stephanie. Lady Gaga's real name is Stephanie Germanata, spelled the same as Gwen Stefani, last name, Stefani. Is that true or false?
Yes, that is true.
Okay.
True.
Somebody looked up their own name, didn't they? Yes, indeed.
I know this as a fact after the birthday.
That's correct. You get a point. Give it up for first round point. There you go. All right, and then for Vaughn, okay? Which of these Vaughns was not a musician? Stevie Ray Vaughan, Robert Vaughn, or Jimmy Vaughn?
Jimmy!
No! Robert. Stevie Ray and Jimmy were brothers, both play guitar in the same band. All right, well, you got a point. Give it for a point to Stephanie. There you go. All right. Bring this to Sarah. Ladies and gentlemen, Sarah King. All right, this is a multiple choice question, Sarah. What did Sarah Ferguson do as her first job way before she married Prince Andrew? Was she a chalet maid, a newspaper editor, or a photographer?
I'm gonna go with B.
Okay. B, whatever that was.
Yep.
That was a newspaper editor, which is incorrect. She was a chalet maid. A chalet maid. That's a maid cleaning chalets at a ski resort in France. Yeah. All right. You just learned something. And now for King, okay. Which king name of Britain has been used the most? George, Charles, or Edward?
I want to go with George, but Edward's like, maybe. But then that probably means it's Charles. I'm going to go with Edward.
That is correct! All right. Very good. That brings us to Michael. Michael, how you doing?
Good.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for Michael Papalano. Michael,
Yes.
with which famous artist did Michelangelo feud? Was it Raphael, was it Leonardo da Vinci, or was it Parmigiano?
I remember the turtles. I'll say Leonardo.
That's correct. It was Leonardo da Vinci. Well done. All right. Yeah. Well,
That was a close second.
it's actually the real person. I just couldn't say his name. And then, so for your last name, Papalano. Okay, we're going with a slight difference. Okay, true or false? Pantalones and pantalon both mean pants in Spanish. True or false?
False.
Wrong. That's true. Come on, Mike. You got to know your own name. That's different. It's changed, but you got a point. All right. Well done. That is Barry, ladies and gentlemen. Barry Warren. Barry, who is considered the father of the American Navy? Is it John Barry, Sir Walter Barry, or James Edward Barry?
I think the more names you have in your name, the more likely it is of the C.
Okay, John Edward Barry was
John Edward
incorrect.
Barry.
I'm sorry, whatever I said. James Edward Barry is incorrect. It was actually John Barry, but no relation to John Barry, the famous composer, who has won more than 5 Academy Awards. Yeah. And then last question for you, Barry Warren. True or false? Warren G. Harding, 29th President of the United States, won a landslide victory in the first presidential election in which women were allowed to vote. True or false?
False.
That is true. That's all right. That's all right. Plenty of opportunity. Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to quickly move to our first, this is our first improvised piece. Are you guys ready?
Sure.
We say no. Ready.
That's why I came.
So what we're going to do, yes, you can stretch your mind, all right? Here we're going to go. I would like, this is going to be for everyone. Just think of a one-sentence answer to this question. We would like to see how Shakespeare told the landlord of the Globe Theater that rent was going to be late. All right, any volunteers go first? All right, Stephanie, let's see Shakespeare tell the landlord rent's going to be late.
Doth thou have many coins in spare awaiting my coins, which may arrive in due time?
Sarah, would you like to go?
Sure. Well, what happened was, I was writing my plays or stealing them from other people. I had to travel great distances, thou'ts understands. For thou shalt not evict me. So will pay you with good haste later.
All right, I'm going to flip things up a little bit on the fly here. So let's see, out of those two, which excuse for late rent are you going to take? Are you going to vote for Stephanie's? Fabulous, are you going to vote for Stephanie? Or Fabulous, are you going to vote for Sarah's? One more time, Stephanie's? Sarah's. Stephanie gets the point. By point, 2 claps. All right, Barry and Jonathan.
Yep.
We want to see the bookseller that had to get a bigger store after Johann Gutenberg invented the mechanized printing press around 1440. You're going to do this together. We want to see how he's going to expand his bookshop when that scoundrel Gutenberg invented the mechanical printing press.
He can put out like 20 of them every hour. And we're here just ink, ink.
All right. Captain Michael, you step forward. We would like you to show us the embroiderer partners who provided the his and her towels for Henry VIII.
So, what you doing after work today?
You know, it's really funny that you should ask, but I heard through the rumor mill these towels won't be no good tomorrow.
You know, good old Henry.
What are we on now? Wife number...
I think it's number 4.
Do we have to do the whole name? Maybe we could just embroider a number. That would be lots faster.
Well, I already got the HE. Maybe I can, just add an R.
I'm just gonna go with like a big number 5.
Number 5.
Well done. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, please clap and cheer for which of those scenes is going to get a point. Are you going to clap for the Gutenberg neighbor printing press? Or Henry VIII's embroiderers? All right, here we go. There and there. All right. Now we're going Okay.
Okay.
Kiss. You familiar with Kiss?
Yep.
All right. They had a song, I Can't Get Enough of You, Baby. Can You Get Enough of Me? What was the runner-up second line of that couplet? I can't get enough of you, baby. Can you get enough of me?
You know what? I think I had enough.
I can't get enough of you, baby. I think I had enough. Kathy, the Bee Gees, are any of them still alive?
I believe one of them is still alive.
That's correct. Bonus points, you can tell us who.
Barry.
That's correct, too. All right. Probably get the point just the creativity of that one there. But Kathy, bonus points. All right. Here we go. This is for Sarah and Barry. And this might be a little bit of a disadvantage because Barry plays the guitar. But what decade was the electronic guitar invented? Was it the 1930s, the 1940s, or the 1950s?
Are we buzzing?
Sure.
Okay, so what year was electricity born?
It should at least be done by the 50s, so it has to be before the 50s.
Or in the, I'm gonna go, 50s.
Barry?
No.
He's gonna go,
I'm going to go with the 30s.
The 30s is correct. Barry gets the point. 1932. 1932. All right. So Stephanie and Jonathan. I tell you what. Let's see you two do a scene of the parents of that first electric guitar maker hearing the noise in the garage.
I don't even know how they're gonna dance to it.
What? So I stuffed towels in my, I cut them up, I stuffed them in my ears. I couldn't
Oh.
take the sound anymore.
Oh, I love it. I love it.
You love
no,
it.
Yeah, I love it. I just don't know. You know, I don't know how you move to it. That's it.
Yeah, it's like, no, he's never gonna make anything with that. Oh, honey, we're gonna have to figure something out with that boy.
Yeah. I still like the trumpet, you know?
Well done. All right. Michael and Kathy, step forward, please. The embroiderers for Henry VIII, their descendants were actually woodmakers that made acoustic guitars in the 1930s. Let's see their reaction to the invention of an electric guitar.
They'll never catch on.
You know what?
People have been
Let it
playing
fail.
these for
Let it
hundreds
fail.
of years.
What are they gonna do? Make it out of plastic? I don't know. Plastic?
No, guitars are made out of
Wood.
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 All right. Ladies and gentlemen, please clap and cheer for which team's going to get that point. Was it our first team doing the parents or the garage, or was it the acoustic guitar maker? Acoustic guitar. One more time, the parents? Parents get the point. All right. Okay, so that brings us to our next category. We're going to jump forward to science. Science. All right. Let's see. Here's another decade question. I'll give you guys a break. So, Stephanie and Kathy, this is going to be for you two. What decade did the Brit Edward Jenner invent vaccines in England? What decade? Was it the 1790s, the 1820s, or the 1880s? The vaccine invention in England. Okay.
1820s?
1820s, okay, Kathy, what say
What
you?
happens if we wanted the same answer?
Do you say the same thing?
Okay.
You're both wrong! It was the 1790s. 1790s, yes. 1790s. For a bonus point for each of you, let's see, the night before that trial, let's see the conversation between Edward Jenner and the person that was going to get that first vaccine.
Yeah. sure?
No.
How am I gonna, I'm trusting you here.
Well, you know how science works. We test things. You're a test subject.
And you promise you promise you're gonna give me $40 that you promised.
Sure. If it works.
I don't think you had said that it had to work for me.
Well, if it doesn't work, you're gonna die, so why would I pay you?
Ladies and gentlemen, clap a cheer if you think they should get a bonus point for that. Good salvage there, good salvage there. All right, so we are going to now, hey, you guys know what's coming up. July 4th is coming up. I mentioned, by the way, July 3rd, there's a show here called Booked. It's a really fun show. It's a great, anyways, July 4th, the 250th anniversary of the founding of the United States. How about that? So, with that, we're going to focus on American history for a little bit. This whole page could be American history. Okay. I'll tell you what, Michael and Jonathan, please step forward.
Yes.
Which body adopted the Declaration of Independence on July 4th, 1776? Was it the First Continental Congress? Was it the Second Continental Congress? Or was it Paul Revere and the Midnight Riders?
Buzzer sounds.
Oh,
I think they had to wait a little bit. I'm gonna go with the second one.
okay. Jonathan, do you agree or disagree?
The first and second's not really a fun answer. I hope it was Paul.
All right. It was the Second Continental Congress. All right. Well done. All right. Good point, Michael. I was hoping it was Paul Revere and the Midnight Riders too. Let's see. Sarah King and Kathy Boccello, please step forward. Which country was the first ally of the United States of America? Was it France, Canada, or Mexico? France, Canada, or Mexico?
The first ally.
First ally.
Like ever.
Ring.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go Canada because I feel like the other two really hated us at that time.
Okay.
I'm gonna go France.
Okay. France is the correct answer. They didn't quite hate us yet. It was like 16 minutes later that they started.
France didn't hate us, but we were kind of bored.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to move on, and now our final two contestants, please step forward. Who hasn't done this round yet? Okay. Which state's 1776 Constitution allowed some women to vote? Was it A, New York, B, New Jersey, or C, none of the 13?
I'm gonna just go with, sometimes the most obvious answer is the right answer, but it's probably a trick question, and it's probably the third one, but I'm gonna go with New York.
Okay. Barry, what say you?
I think that voting is a very special thing, and it always has been, and that's why it's such a crime that no colony or state allowed it.
You were close, speaking of crime, but both are incorrect. Speaking of crime, it was New Jersey. New Jersey actually allowed voting. All right, so you know what? We're going to move on to, this is called My Diary. My Diary. So I'm going to ask each of you to tell us in the form of a quick little monologue, quick being the operative word there, a My Diary entry from these people. All right, so Michael, how you doing?
I'm doing good.
All right, you sound confident when you say that. Thomas Warren invented the swivel chair in 1849. What did his folding chair competitor write the next week in his diary?
Dearest diary. Swivel. Swiveling. What kind of swiveling moron does he think people are? Folding is where myself, since it's a diary entry, I will reign supreme. Love whoever I was.
That was Thomas Warren. Thomas Warren, yes, all right. Kathy.
Yes.
Mary Anderson. Mary Anderson invented the operational windshield wiper in the 1930s. Please tell us her diary entry that night. I'm sorry, 1903. 1903. That changes your.
Totally.
All right.
Give me a second. Dear Diary, I have invented a unique creation. I'm calling them windshield wipers. Only they have a slight defect. I turned them on, and then I couldn't turn them off while I was driving. So then I had to drive for the next 50 miles with the windshield wipers going. Back and forth, and back and forth, and back and forth. I see this as a problem that I'm going to need to resolve. That's a problem for tomorrow.
All right, you look at that. Jonathan, let's hear the. So in August of 1969, Neil Armstrong did the first walk on the moon. We went back into the capsule that night. Let's hear his diary entry from that night.
Dear diary, I just walked on the moon, but all I can think about is, how did my butt look on camera? Because I heard giggles in my headset. Was it the way that my hips moved? Was the suit too tight on me? No, I look great. Signing off. Neil Armstrong.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, would you three please step forward? And step forward a little bit more, and close your eyes. I'm going to put my hands behind each person, and I'd like you to vote for which one of them gets the extra bonus point. Are you going to go ahead and clap and cheer for this person? Or for this person? Or for this person? Jonathan gets the extra point. Let's see. Hey, Barry, how you doing? All right. Hey, here's one for you. This is going to be the diary entry for Michelangelo the night before he has to pitch the idea of the Sistine Chapel ceiling mural to the Pope.
Dear diary, boy, this is a big opportunity. I hope I don't screw it up again. The Pope is a big, important dude, and I don't think I can live with myself if I choke. I better remember to bring my paints and my paintbrushes and my can-do attitude. The end.
Little known that Michelangelo was actually an ancestor of Father Guido Sarducci. All right, Sarah, please step forward. Sarah, can we hear the diary entry from U.S. Cavalry General George Custer the night before the massacre at Little Bighorn?
Dear diary, I'm gonna kill him. I know later in history that's gonna be problematic, but tonight we're gonna kill him. Big, small, little. That's the same thing. Everybody's gonna know my name, General Custer. Period. Talk to you tomorrow. XO, bye-bye.
Stephanie, please step forward.
It's gonna be so hard to follow.
Well, maybe not. invented the coffee filter in New York City. Her diary entry that night, thinking how she thought of it after tasting her husband's coffee that morning.
Dearest diary, he's done it again. He's ruined something else that I loved. I asked for a simple cup of coffee. I make them for him flawlessly day after day. But this one day I ask, and I'm spitting up dirt, clumps of coffee. Diary, I can't take it anymore. I've come up with an idea, a plan. He'll think that he's a great coffee maker and probably give me no credit, but it's going to be worth it at the end, because finally my coffee will be clump free. I will return to you tomorrow and let you know how the idea was received. Signing off.
All right, we're usually returning to the stage. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, I'm going to put my hand behind the actors. Please clap and cheer for the one that gets the extra point. You're going to clap and cheer for this person. You're going to clap and cheer for this person. You're going to clap and cheer for this person. Very close, but Sarah gets the extra point. Well done, Sarah. All right. We are going back to American history, and we're going to do this in pairs, okay? All right. So, tell you what, Michael, step forward, please. Which one of you have not yet done anything with Michael? I'm trying to see. All right, Steph, come on out. I would like you to converse on this. This is a question. Which tactic did the British use to wreck continental currency value? Was it A, destroying all the printing presses, B, creating counterfeit money, or C, accepting colonial dollars at greatly discounted rates? Was it A, destroying printing presses, B, creating counterfeit money, or C, accepting colonial dollars at discounted rates?
And we are 100% confident. 100% confident. But I'm gonna let her answer. You know, we're
As you said.
as you said. Yeah, as we both
We
said.
both agree.
We both said.
It is the
The currency.
fee at a lower
Yeah,
rate
that
situation.
one.
Okay.
Was that an option?
Devalue, that was an option, that was the third option,
Yeah,
yes.
that was the
Yeah,
third one.
Accepting,
Third one.
accepting colonial dollars at
Absolutely
discounted
what we
rates.
said.
No, they flooded the market with counterfeit money.
That's what we
Basically.
said.
Yeah. which did devalue the money, but so I'll give you half
We get a point?
Yeah, I'll give you half point. All right, there you go. Let's see, two more people step forward that haven't yet played yet. All right, you guys. This is a true or false question. It involves government. 50-50 shot, that's right, Sarah. I love your optimism. Congress actually voted for independence on July 2nd, 1776, but the wording of the Declaration wasn't finalized until July 4th. Congress actually voted for independence on July 2nd in 1776, but the wording of the Declaration wasn't finalized until July 4th. Is that true or false?
For what? If you made it false.
But it's true.
Wait, what?
That is true. Who knew the government would slow things down, huh? Started before we even had a government. Tell you what, you two, who's that? Kathy and Barry, sorry. Kathy and, hey, I have a sister named Kathy Barry, huh? Look at that. Come on up. I'll tell you what, my sister gets a point for that. There you go. I would like you guys to show us how it happened, that 2-day delay in finalizing the Declaration of Independence. Let's see, they had just finished on July 2nd. They just said, yeah, we're going to ratify this thing, we're going to become independent. But it took 2 days to write it down. Let's see the conversation at the Second Continental Congress.
And I really wish I paid attention to the other.
Yeah.
So, let's see. Colonial lawmakers, they just declared independence from Britain, but they didn't write it down for 2 days. see how that happens.
All right. Oh, John, have you seen my ink? We seem to be out of ink again.
I have not seen your ink. It's not my job to watch your
I
ink.
think you've been practicing your handwriting, John Hancock, and you've used up all the ink.
I think
And now I
everyone
can't-
here has been practicing their handwriting because everyone wanted to put forward their best signature. Don't be blaming it on me.
We'll have to use blood.
I don't think
But
that's going to be acceptable.
it'll take 2 days to get enough blood. So we can copy it down.
I say we send a courier to the next town to get ink. That may also take 2 days. Or 3, depending if he stops at the pub on the way.
But could we get blood anyways? Both. Just in case there's a problem in the shipment, we'd still have the blood.
Have you been
We're
drinking
covering our
again?
bases. Just so tired of not having ink.
And
I hate waiting.
value my blood. If you're so impatient, you ride to the next town and get the ink.
Let's see. Isn't it time for that chicken pox vaccination?
I fear you're making excuses.
Yes, I am making excuses.
If we're going to have Independence Day on July 2nd, then someone needs to get some ink today. Otherwise, you're going to need to revise your calendar, and someday in the history books, they'll need to revise the date as well. To probably the 4th, maybe the 5th, if somebody stops at the pub.
But I think blood would be more.
And just for the record, that was the first filibuster in Congress history. Well done, well done. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get all 6 players to step up here. This is the final question. I've been keeping track of points based on the actual voting and then based on audience sentiment. And
This is my opportunity to get 1 point in this entire game.
oh, you got more than that. There we go. So here's the final question I'd like you guys to think about. Well, before I get to the question, I'm going to tell you it involves Charles Darwin. Okay, Charles Darwin. Just think about theories and stuff that he did. Why say we have scores are 3, 4, 4, 4.5, 5, and 5.5. I was going to say that. So one of you has each of those scores. We'll determine. I'll reveal it at the end. So here's the question. What was the name? And for this one, I would like you all to just. I'll tell you. What was the name of the research ship Charles Darwin traveled with? And you're going to, at the same time at the end, I'm going to have you say your letter answer. It's either A, B, or C. Okay? So you're all going to say it at the same time when I go 1, 2, 3, and you're going to reveal your answer.
The same letter?
No, yeah. Do 1 voice extra. That's right. No. So was it? So the name of the ship, the research ship that Charles Darwin traveled with in 1830, was it the Eagle? That's A. Was it the Beagle? That's B. Or was it the Bagel? That's C. A, B, or C. Charles Darwin, the research ship he traveled with. Are you all ready to go? On the count of 3, you're going to say a letter, big and loud, out to the audience. 1, 2, 3.
B!
You did 1 voice expert, and that is correct. So for an extra bonus point, can one of you give us the name of his book, published in 1859? The name of his book. This first one, raise your hand, Barry.
Origin of the Species.
That is correct. Wow.
Good job.
Wow, that tightened things up really a lot. Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to declare our winner here. Let's, for showing up and being a lot of fun and just having a good-natured, good sport kind of attitude, coming up in the top 10. Finishing in 6th place, get up to Jonathan Chester. And then we jump to the top 5. We actually have a two-way tie for that would be 4th place, since it's a tie, and that's going to be Barry and Sarah King. And then tied for 2nd, we have, I'm just double checking my math here. It's actually me trying to read my own handwriting. Actually, yes, tied for 2nd with 5.5 points, which is appropriate because they both got to have points. Stephanie and Michael. Which means they are once again defending and still retaining champions. Well done, all of you. Thanks for putting up with the ever-changing rules from show 1 to show 2 to show 3. I have some thoughts. We're going to change some things for show 4. So we'll explain how that goes. But you all have a good time tonight. Give it up one more time for Profession Impossible. On the roll. 4 times in a row. I said it correctly now. And then now give it up for How'd It Happen? Thank you so much for coming out. Hope you all have a great weekend, a great night. Enjoy the 250th birthday of America on July 4th. Be safe. And look us up at the Corner Gallery. We have classes here and shows and other stuff. Have a great weekend, everybody. Thank you so much for coming out.